Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we are going to be talking about 4 top prospects the Astros should possibly call up to start September tomorrow, when the Houston Astros can call up 2 players when rosters expand. Tomorrow, MLB teams will be able to call up 2 players, promote 2 players to the major leagues. As you know, right now, you have 26 men on your roster. Tomorrow, rosters expand to 28. And we're going to be talking about 4 potential players that could be the 2 players that the Houston Astros call up tomorrow. And we're focusing on prospects here because you've seen some other guys make their get called up from the Astros that are not prospects. You've seen some prospects that have been called up, but I think it's going to be a pitcher and it's going to be a hitter tomorrow that get called up. It's going to be a pitcher and a hitter. So I think both guys you're going to see that that come up for the Astros are going to be 2 guys that are making their major league debuts or have been top prospects for the Astros. And I'm going to go over 4 players, 2 hitters, 2 pitchers that I think could be some of the players that could be one of the potential players that could get called up for the Houston Astros. And that's starting with the 14th best prospect, Justin Dearden. He's a guy that Astros fans love. He almost made the 26-man roster to start the season and was just short. Corey Julks beat him out. Now Justin Dearden, he's been playing really good in AAA. He was playing unbelievable for the Astros in spring training. This season in Sugar Land, he has 10 home runs with 42 RBIs and a 231 batting average. We'll see if he's maybe one of the players that gets called up for the Houston Astros. But another guy I'm really looking my eye out on tomorrow about potentially getting called up is potentially infielder Shea Whitcomb. He's a guy who's played in he's played both the in Double-A and Triple-A this year. Started off in Triple-A, played 67 games in Triple-A with 18 home runs and 51 RBIs with a 232 batting average. That's when he started in Triple-A. Then he went back to Double-A, has played 46 games there with a 273 batting average, 12 home runs, and 36 RBIs. So he's dominated this season both AAA and AA, and he's a player I could see the Houston Astros potentially calling up tomorrow. These are both guys, Justin Dearden and Shea Whitcomb. Both of these guys have been both of their major league debuts are projected to be 2023, so it would make sense for one of these guys to get called up tomorrow. And then getting into the pitchers, that's where now Shea Whitcomb's top 25 prospect. He is, I think he's listed exactly at 25. He's at 25, and then the next guy that I think really could potentially be another name that could come up is a right-handed pitcher named Maciel Tamirez. He's the 30th best prospect, but earlier in the season he was like in the top 10. He was a top 10 prospect for the Astros earlier in the season. He was, I think it was like 9 or 8. He was like the 9th or 8th best prospect. But then after the All-Star break, and the trades, some prospects got traded. He went down all the way to 30. I don't know why. But he's a right-hand pitcher, just like Justin Dearden and Shea Whitcomb. He's expected to make his major league debut in 2023. He's been okay in the majors this year, and he's been okay in the minors this year. Hasn't been great. In Sugar Land, he has an 0-9 record with a 5.80 ERA. Has played in 14 games with 4 starts, pitched in 80 innings, giving up 72 hits, and also has 2 saves as well. So, I mean, he's a guy who's either in the minors, he's played really good, he's played a little bad too, but, maybe his major league debut would maybe do some good. And another guy I could maybe potentially see getting called up tomorrow is another pitcher. I know he's already made his major league debut. He's pitched in 2 games. He started in 1, but that is Sean Dubin. Sean Dubin, I could really see him getting called up tomorrow for the Houston Astros. If it's going to be someone that gets called up, it's going to be a relief pitcher. They're not going to call up a starting pitcher. Maciel Tamirez and Sean Dubin are both starting pitchers, but both of those guys can give you some long innings for the bullpen, which is something sometimes we really need And Sean Dubin, I liked what I saw from him. He had a good start in Texas in July, a really, really, really good start against Texas. He went 5 innings. I think he only gave up like 2 or 3 runs against Texas. And we're talking about a healthy Texas Rangers team. Against a healthy Texas Rangers team, only giving up 2 or 3 runs in your first career start in 5 innings. And I think he had like 6 or 7 strikeouts as well. That is a great first career start. He looked decent in his other 2 games that were not starts, and I would really like to see him again. I know he's already made his Major League debut, but I'd really like to see Sean Dubin get called back up to the majors. So those are 4 players I really could see get called up tomorrow. You're going to see two, but we'll see who those players are. But keep an eye out on Justin Dearden. He's number 14. He's our number 14 prospect, and also keep an eye out on potentially. Number 25, Shea Whitcomb, an infielder. And then number 30, Marcel Tamirez, right-handed pitcher. And then also Sean Dubin, he was listed as a top prospect earlier in the season, was listed in the top 20. I don't know, maybe he's not in there because he's made his Major League debut. Now, I guess that would be I think that's the reason why he's not listed in the top 30 prospects anymore, because he's already made 3 appearances for the Astros. I mean, you don't see Hunter Brown and J.P. France still in the top prospects for the Astros anymore, and that's why Sean Dubin's not there anymore either. So, yeah, I think those players right there, pitcher side, Marcel Tamirez and Sean Dubin are potential call-ups tomorrow, and then for batters, Justin Dearden and Shea Whitcomb. I think it will probably end up being Justin Dearden, and it will probably be Justin Dearden and probably Sean Dubin. It'll be Justin Dearden and Sean Dubin that gets called up tomorrow. But I mean, it could really be anybody. It could be some other players that I did not list in this video. So we'll see. You guys let me know who do you think the Houston Astros should call up tomorrow when they can promote 2 players to the major leagues. I think it's going to be interesting. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed them or thoughts, and peace out. Go Astros.